There are some neat sound features in Proto Sound 2 locomotives, so let's take a look there first. Many of the special sounds can be played by pushing these soft keys. For example, SFS means a forward whistle, which is 2 shorts. SRS means a backup whistle, which is 3 short blasts. You can rearrange the order of the soft key display to suit how you want to use them. For example, I have these set up so that when I start this train, I can press this button to blow the horn twice, and then press the next one in line labeled SCS, which will play the coupler slack sound when I start the train. There are lots of little extra sounds like this in DCS. Now here's how to rearrange the soft keys to suit your preferences. The S5 key will have an arrow above it like this. Press that arrow until you see this display with the word More above the S4 key. Press More and you'll see the entire list of available soft keys displayed in a scrollable list. Choose the one you want to move by scrolling to it and select it by pressing Move. Now you can scroll the wheel. The sound you have selected will move through the list as you scroll, and when you have it where you want it, press the thumb wheel and it is now set into the new spot. To get more familiar with all the sounds and features available on the soft keys, I'd suggest you take one of your Proto Sound 2 engines, put it on the track, power it up, and start playing with the soft keys. That's the best way to learn a new control system anyway, by just playing with it for a while. You'll find a lot of different sounds and features that you can access with the soft keys. There are even more sound features to be played with in DCS. To get a look at them, press the menu button. You'll get used to pressing that menu button because almost all of the extra features in DCS start with the menu button. The cursor will already be pointing at sound, so press the wheel to select it. Now you'll see a list of the various sounds in the locomotive sound set. We already know how to control the volume of all the various different sounds independently in Proto Sound 2 locomotives, so let's move on to something new. Here are 2 sound features that are only used with steam locomotives. You can set the chuff rate on a steam locomotive to be absolutely prototypical if you want to. Real steam engines, like the 765 here, have 4 exhaust beats per revolution of the drive wheels. There are 2 cylinders, and they both produce a power stroke in each direction. This results in 4 evenly spaced exhausts per revolution of the big drive wheel. Look carefully. You'll see and hear those 4 exhaust beats for each time the big drivers go around. Most O-gauge model steamers come from the factory set at only 2 chuffs per revolution. Now, if you like to run your trains fast, you probably want to keep that setting. But if you like to run your trains slowly, setting the chuffs to 4 per revolution makes a big difference. Here's how to do it. Select the engine you want to set and get it running slowly. Then press Menu, press the wheel to select the sound menu, scroll to chuff rate and press the wheel again. You'll then see a series of numbers above the soft keys S1 through S4 and an arrow above the S5 key. Pressing the arrow shows you the other options available for this feature, and you can set up to 16 chuffs per revolution if you want to. Geared locomotives like Shays, Heislers, or Climax will use these higher settings. A good setting for a Shay would be 9 or 12. But for our big steamer here, we want 4. I'll just press 4, the number will highlight, and I'll press the thumb wheel to set it. You'll hear the change instantly. Look at that. With 4 chuffs and all that synchronized smoke, that locomotive almost looks real. And do you notice how slowly and smoothly it's running? In fact, I'd say that engine is running exactly 7 scale miles per hour. How do I know that? When you're running Proto Sound 2 locomotives in the command mode like this, you control their speed in actual scale miles per hour. The LCD screen shows you the exact speed you're running, and as you can see, it says this locomotive was going 7 scale miles per hour. It'll stay at that speed, uphill and down, with or without a load, and you can actually dial up 1 scale mile per hour if you want, but I have found that some locomotives won't run smoothly at only 1 mile an hour. However, every Protosound 2 locomotive I've ever operated with DCS ran perfectly smooth at 2 scale miles an hour. With this kind of speed control, you can establish real speed limits on your railroad. If you've got a congested area near the yard or an area with a lot of industries close to the track, you can set a speed limit there and know exactly what the speed is because the remote tells you exactly what you've got set.